Hi, my name's Jack, and I code. If you want to learn how to code, and you also want a totally not super serious college lecture on how to code, this channel's right for you. We're going to be going over the basics of coding. Switch to screen capture in 3, 2. We're in screen capture mode. Now, I'm going to do something in the Python shell. In order to do Python, you need to know what a variable is. A variable is pretty much a box that can store a number, a string, or several other data types I will talk about. So I'm going to make a variable called spam. And it equals using quotes to indicate that it's a string. Spam equals no you. Okay, now I can call spam. And it returns no you in the Python shell. Or, you might want this. Actually, you'll really want to know this. Print. Please don't use typos, because typos are never good. Spam, which is actually how you do it in a real file. No you, without the quotes. And spam doesn't have to equal always a string, because of you from other programming language may think it must. Spam all of a sudden can equal 145,000. But don't put the comma. This is bad. Very freaking bad. Okay, now I can call spam. And spam equals 145,000. So spam can be anything. And now I'm going to talk about various data types. Spam now equals a list with various items in it. Now spam equals eggs, cheese, and 42. Now I can call spam. Because spam is now a list, it will output eggs, cheese, and 42. These are not the real ingredients of spam, just as a disclaimer. And now I can make spam a tuple. Tuples are like lists, just you can't do anything with them. Speaking of doing anything with them, now I'm going to do stuff with this list. How to get a certain item in spam. So you just type spam. The first item is always 0 in brackets. And that's eggs. 1 is counterintuitively the second item. It's cheese. And spam -1 is always the last item, which is 42. But you can also reference it as 2 because it's the third item in the list. Also, spam -2 is the second to last item. You see? Now, I'm just going to create a tuple. Spam equals a tuple. These always have parentheses. Tuples will always have parentheses. And spam, the tuple, will equal 1, 3, no, you. And I shouldn't have done that, because now it's a tuple and now I can't do anything with it except delete the tuple and make it a list again. All you can do with tuples is call the numbers like I did for the list. But if I make spam a list again of numbers this time, now spam is a list of numbers. Oh. My problem, I accidentally called an error, but everything's a learning experience. And that was simply a typo. I did not include the equals. So it read it as an index, so it broke. Never do that. Variables always have to have an equals. Spam actually equals. What the heck is that noise? A list. One, 67, 3, and 90. Spam dot append, which is taking the end of the list and adding an item. So let's say I just want to append 42. Now I can call spam. Now it's 42 at the end instead of what I made it equal earlier. And I can also delete items as I choose. You can either use del spam and then an index. I'm not very familiar with this method. There's a better one. Del spam 0. Spam. The 1 should be gone. Yes, it worked. And I can also go spam.pop. I'm also not familiar with this one, so please excuse any errors. Spam.pop 0, which is the 67. It returns the 67 and it's gone now. So spam.pop actually returns 67, del spam doesn't. And now spam is a 3-item list without 1 or 67. Bye, this is the end of the video, and I hope you enjoyed. Please subscribe and watch the next video.